It's like
I get that a lot. I get Adam Levine a lot.
Really?
Maroon 5. I get that a lot.
That's dope.
Honestly.
Maroon 5, my favorite band.
It's because you can hit those high notes, dog.
Yeah.
That's your favorite band?
I think it's
That's
like
my
the
favorite
nasal.
band. Maroon 5.
You're white, man.
Wait, that's your favorite band.
I've actually seen them live too.
Are you
But
serious?
I swear to God.
hysterical.
No
I'm
way.
a white girl in a black man body.
But make sure you guys go and hit that subscribe button. At the same time, turn that notifications on so you don't miss an episode.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Logically Podcast. I am Mo Money Mo. And we have Mr. Chatters in the building. Today's a special episode. He told me to be an angry black man. I said, no, I want to be sensitive.
You goddamn right.
All right? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Logically Podcast. All right? This is another great episode. What's going on, my boy?
Not much. What's going on with you,
Look at
man?
you. You look like a disaster.
It's hot as shit, dude.
Yeah.
I turned the AC off this morning.
Why?
Because I legitimately thought that it was a good temperature in here, and I was like, oh, it's going to be fine. But I'm sweating.
Thank God there's a wind coming
Straight
in right now.
nutsack taint right now. I feel bad for y'all who are going to be sitting on that couch together. What?
I hate you. Speaking of y'all, we have a great guest today. A fantastic guest. We have Mr. 222 in the building.
I know the way the way the episodes are edited, it almost seems like it's so loud during the intro. I mean,
know.
the announcement. What's up, though, bro?
Yeah, chilling.
What's going
bro,
on, my
you
boy?
know. It's good, bro.
Shit, dude, you taking over the Spotify fucking numbers out here. Right now,
Hey,
huh?
bro. I mean, nothing too crazy, but you know.
What the fuck you mean? What do you mean?
I don't know, bro. You know, I'm just always trying to fucking do better. You know. Oh wait, can I swear?
Yeah.
Okay, word. I didn't
I
think
swear all the
about it.
time, bro.
Fuck you.
I swear all the time.
Okay,
I'm
word.
sorry. I love you. I love you.
Yeah, dude. So, like I told you before. Well, I didn't tell you this part before, but I'm gonna ask you questions like I know nothing about
Okay,
you per
word.
se, right?
Yeah.
So, how long have you been doing music?
I think, well, I mean, doing music like my whole life. Like I've been playing guitar since like second grade,
Nice.
and
Oh, wow.
then I learned how to play piano in high school. But I didn't start recording music until like 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I was about like 20-ish
You
around
do
there.
like band and stuff in school? Or-
No, but I did do chorus for a
Yeah.
little while in middle school, which I definitely got heavily bullied for that shit, for sure.
As we were talking about before the
Big
cast, bro,
time.
it's like it's such a judgmental time of life when
Yeah.
you're in like the high school, middle school
Bro,
era.
Big
so.
time.
Anybody who does anything that's not looked at cool, people get bullied.
If you don't,
Yeah, it's crazy.
'Cause I was in a band. You know?
you were in a band?
Yeah.
Or in band?
I was in band, not in a band. Can you imagine? Like
He's in a pop. He's in a pop band.
yeah,
The Backstreet Guys.
boy band.
So I mean, so you said that was in middle school that you were doing chorus?
Yeah, that was middle school. I did it 6th and 7th. Actually, I think I did it all 3 years of middle school.
Oh,
Now
wow.
I'm thinking about it.
Well, you also said you play guitar and piano. That's what I grew up on too.
Yeah.
That's what I always did.
Yeah,
too.
that's kind of how I figured out that like I liked singing, because I don't remember why. I think actually, you know what? I think it was this guitar teacher I had, because I went from one guitar teacher to another, and he like had me start singing just
Yeah.
like, I guess, to like try and practice it. And I started realizing that like I kind of like really, that's like what made me enjoy playing guitar.
Yeah.
Because before then I wasn't really into it.
Yeah.
But something about when I started singing and strumming chords with it, that like was really my shit.
It was like the full 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of when I realized like, damn, I really like doing this, and I really like doing it for people.
Right.
And I realized like I don't really have any anxiety or shit like that when it comes to that. Like I'm more excited to do it
Yeah.
versus I know that like I've heard so many people be like, how can you do that? How can you like go up on stage or whatever? And you know, like one of the biggest fears for people is public speaking, which it's like
That's no
the exact
seriously,
same
though.
shit,
Yeah.
except maybe arguably even worse. So
Just
like,
because you're singing, you got to show the talent in front of a bunch of eyes on you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's
You
like,
got 30 seconds to show the talent.
yeah.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
oh
Yeah.
my god. Have you? So how many shows do you think have you done? Like rough estimate.
A couple dozen.
Couple dozen? Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
in that ballpark.
Hell
Kind
yeah.
of hard to say because I don't really keep track.
You
But-
opened up for any big artists before? Like
Big
I say
artists.
big artists, I
Big
mean, like-
artists. Not really. You know, I mean, like a lot of those shows where it's like major artists, I've been offered opportunities to play on, but it's always like these promoters that want me to pay to be on the show.
That's how the game is.
Yeah,
I've
and I
noticed.
don't want to do that because like not only do I not want to do it just like for myself and like how I feel about it, but I don't even know if it genuinely really translates to get you many fans unless it's like, you know, you're playing at a show where you have a lot of crossover musically with that artist.
Right.
Then it's possible, but that's just not really what usually happens because, you know, usually it's these really big guys and
Yeah.
they want something like $500 or $1,000 or
Yeah.
shit like that. And it's
Wow.
like, I don't know, bro. I don't really
No.
want to do that to go play 15 minutes.
I mean, the thing about that is like if you have like for say like if me personally, if I had like a lot of money where I didn't care about money and I got that opportunity, I'd probably be like, I just want to say I fucking did it. and
Yeah,
I might just
yeah.
do it. But it's at the same time, it's more of like it's respecting yourself too, because obviously
Yeah.
you want to get those offers without.
Well, and I
that
mean, it also
situation.
comes down to like what you personally want to accomplish as an
Right.
artist, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone's shit is totally different
Yeah.
as far as that.
No,
So,
for sure. And
yeah.
what you said about the that you don't know if you get many fans doing that.
Yeah.
It's weird you say that because you know who Charlie on a Friday is.
No.
Charlie on a Friday is this new up and coming kid, right?
Yep.
And like probably like a month ago, he had 320,000 or something. He's on tour with Macklemore. He's done like I think like 15 shows. He's only gotten like 5,000 new followers.
That's the thing, man. It's
Yeah.
like everyone thinks that these doing shows translates to getting followers. And I really feel like that's because that's like old head shit.
Yeah.
Where that's the only way it used to be
Right.
versus now with the internet and the way the
Powerful.
algorithms have gotten like adapted so that they want to keep you online and all this different shit. It's bad for the consumer,
Yeah.
but it's good for you.
right.
Especially if you're good. Because if you're good, or at least you're making shit, whatever it may be, that people want to listen to, those algorithms are going to pump your shit
Yeah.
like crazy to the point where shows can't even compete because
No,
like you
for
get
real.
posted by like certain YouTube channels and shit.
Yeah.
And like no matter what, you could be playing a show in front of 50,000 people, but it's still not as big as getting on a YouTube channel with 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, because it's just no, I totally know what you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've never made it on a YouTube channel that wasn't my own besides when I made fun of the gym girl thing and fucking had a bunch of these viral accounts posting it
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah, we got canceled for that.
That's so funny, bro. That's hysterical.
I thought it was awesome. 'Cause I'm like, I know this guy. He's my friend. Screenshot, send it to him. It's like, holy shit.
Holy shit. And I
That's
saw on your Instagram, well, I saw a couple times in the past couple days, you got a show coming up this month.
Yeah. I'm playing at the Thirsty Pig with my boy Rox. Him and I, we've grown up. I think we met in like first grade. It's
Yeah.
pretty funny. So like he's like one of my best friends for sure. But he's actually, funny enough, the person that came up with the name 222.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No way, dude.
Because like when I was first starting out, I was recording and I wanted to put the music out, but I didn't really know what I wanted to call myself because I don't really like people calling me like, not in like a weird way, like I don't like people like addressing me like 222 or whatever.
Yeah.
But in like, you know, normal conversation. But he kind of came up with that because I was like, I'm not going to just call myself Josh Pickus, even though that is what my Instagram is.
Right.
But that's purely because I literally can't get the handle.
Yeah, I'm gonna link that below just to make it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Because I had to go through hell and back to find it.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a problem. But like I was saying, like I can't get that Instagram no matter how many times I email Facebook. But yeah, no, he came up with it because my favorite number was 22 when I was growing up, and he just kind of came up with it, and I ran with it. And then one of my first album covers, one of my other close friends did the art for it, and he threw the semicolon on and to kind of like make it look like a clock, like a digital clock.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's cool.
It just looks hard as fuck.
Yeah,
It's like,
and
that's
so
hard.
ever since then, I just ran with it.
Yeah.
Which was honestly a huge mistake for anyone watching this that's ever thinking about putting any special characters in your name. Don't put special characters in your name.
I used to put dots and CJ.
Yeah.
and shit.
They do
Screwed
not like
myself
that.
for years because
Yes,
of that.
the algorithm hates special characters.
Yeah.
Do not do it. Every time if you type in 222 on YouTube, the first like 5 things that come up are 2 space 22,
Yep.
222 no spaces, like the numbers 222, like
Yeah.
all this stuff.
Spotify's good though. It just pops right up. You just
Spotify's
put
really
G20
good,
yeah.
but that's just because they're on that. They're
Yeah.
on that shit because they know that weirdos be doing adding special characters.
No,
and
for
shit.
real though, dude. It's I don't know, bro. Even when you like put a song on there, like they know when you put caps, fucking
Yep.
like explanation points, fucking
Yep.
all that shit. So trust me, I get it. When I saw that, I was like, oh man, I hope he's like all right with that because it looks dope though. That's the problem is it looks fucking
It
dope.
looks cool and that's the same. They come hand in hand. you
Yeah.
know? Like,
Visually looks good.
Yeah.
right.
You know
No, it
what I'm
looks
saying?
dope.
But when you're actually looking it up, so it's actually something that the more I think about it, it's like, damn, man, it's like a double-edged sword, you know?
Yep.
You got a really dope-ass, visually looking name, but at the same time, it's also very hard for people to find you at the same time.
That's the problem. Yep.
But once you break past that certain fucking, because you're already like fucking, you're like right there, bro. About to break the fuck through, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you're like
yeah.
as high as you can fucking go, and especially in fucking Maine, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You
yeah.
got some of the highest fucking numbers out here, and but it's like I feel like after like, there's an artist, bro, that like has a bunch of different like weird dots and shit, and like you can find them super easy. But so it's like after like when you're like, how do I fucking
When you get
word it?
verified.
Right. When you get to a certain point, it's kind of irrelevant whether you have special characters or
Yeah,
not
yeah.
because you're going to be able to be found.
Yeah.
So, like, I get what you're saying, but even at that level, I still think that it's like, damn, like, I might be getting found, but I could be getting found even more. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, I totally fucking get that, bro. I had to get rid of the dots in my name.
Yeah.
It was I had to
good
make-
call,
Thank
bro.
God.
What? You
Yeah,
don't like the
good
dots?
call.
I didn't
bro?
like the dots.
Yeah, I didn't like.
I didn't like the dots.
I didn't like
I
the
wanted
dots.
to be Mo, last name 207. That was gone. I was just like, God damn it. That's like at the 808.
Mo 207 was taken.
Yeah. Yeah, Mo S.A. You know, my last
We're gonna have to
name
message him and see what's up.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll give you all kinds of money.
Bro, good luck, dude. I've tried so many times.
Oh, man.
Holy shit, dude. So so what we're because obviously I've been in music for a long time.
Yeah,
And there's so many different fucking styles now. I just swore at a totally unnecessary time. But there's so many different type of styles now, right? And as like a lot of people say, it's the unique ones that go somewhere. You have a very unique sound.
Thank you,
What
bro.
kind
Thank
of
you.
mix of styles would you say that you have?
Dude,
It's a hard question. bro.
whenever I get asked
Hard
that,
question.
it's so tough because it's like I especially don't really try to get tethered by any specific genres, which is really very easy because I'm not a producer.
Right.
So like it's
Yeah.
not like I have to really work to make the instrumentals and
Yeah.
learn the different kinds of music. So because of that, it really makes it easy for me to just go and do all these different genres. But with that being said, that's not sometimes I do genres where like some of my fans might not like that.
Right.
And other of my fans might love it.
Right.
And it's kind of tough, like gauging that. And so kind of over the years, I've just kind of realized like, shit, maybe not every song is going to do as good as you want it to.
Well, it's good to be versatile because if you're putting out different styles and like not every other song per se, but like if you wanted to switch it up and do a certain style in this one, you might connect with an audience that didn't even know who you was before.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's definitely, I'm really glad, honestly, that I have done that over the years because kind of what kind of got me my start was when it was like the whole emo rap shit.
Yeah.
And I would get posted specifically by this one YouTube channel, Sad Chill.
Yeah.
And
They're
he's
huge,
my boy.
too.
Yeah, that's
They're
my
huge.
boy. He's been big for a while, and he's definitely like probably the biggest reason why I started getting traction in the beginning. So I
Yeah.
owe him a shit ton. But that kind of music over the past few years has like basically entirely died out. And
Right.
so it's like if I had only made that music, I probably would have like basically no listeners now because it's totally true too that most of the music that I made back then doesn't get played nearly as much as it
Right.
used to. Even like my most played song, Hope, it used to get like 4 times as many plays as it gets now.
Yeah.
And I have other songs with way less plays that get even more than it.
Right.
Which is because I feel like, maybe my listeners have kind of shifted from being emo rap fans to whatever it is I make now.
Styles of music have been like, especially like, I mean, obviously you remember the auto-tune era that we had
Yeah.
too, when it was heavy auto-tune.
The gangster rap.
Yeah.
The gangster, I mean, all respect to the gangster rap though.
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls, bro.
But then now you have the new wave is drill rap.
Big time.
Drill
Big
rap's
time.
huge
Drill rap
now,
is a huge
especially
thing.
down in Florida, because that's where I
Yeah.
just moved back from. Well, I gotta stop fucking saying that. I've been back almost a year now.
yeah.
Like, god damn
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But
You're
out
making
there,
me feel bad about myself.
me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like I'm your side chick.
Yeah.
Only you're made.
You are insecure as fuck today.
Love me.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Holy shit.
It's because it's hot. All right. I can't
I'm-
help
it's
it.
hot in
I'm-
here,
are
bro.
you dying on there?
It's hot.
Does your back sweat right
It's
now?
not like tree lock. Tree lock.
Oh, dude, we have one of our most viral clips that we have is I don't know if you know who Treelock is.
Yeah, I
yeah.
know.
Okay, but he was just dying of sweat, and you know him. He's like 8'9".
Yeah.
fucking just a big ass dude, bro, and his hair is just dripping sweat on the couch. bro.
crazy.
So he puts it up in a bun, and I'm just looking at all of his hair because I'm bald, and I'm just like, look at how that
I
hair.
was gonna say if you were gonna tell me you're bald, I was about to tell him you're bald.
Do you think I hide it?
I'm gonna be bald soon, bro. My shit's going back.
Man, let me help you with that. It's a new product that I have. All right, subscribe to my only YouTube where you can get the special
You say
discount.
only, you say only YouTube?
Only on YouTube. It's
Only
called
YouTube.
It's called Just for Men.
Keeps.
Keeps. That's right.
Sponsored by Keeps.
Sponsored by Keeps. So from what I got, it seems like you're multifaceted and you're very adaptable to different types of genre of music. So what would you say? Because we were listening to your music just to do a little bit of research because
Yeah.
professional and. Me and him were having a conversation because we can hear a little bit of the emo. I even said so. And then I was like, would it be more of a syndrome rap, or like like that different type? Like I was just very hard. So what would you say now? What is your what would you say now it is today?
Dude, it's so tough, but because it's like, I just went out from putting like a gangster rap song out to the last time I was in the studio recording like a Strokes type song.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't even really know, and I don't even really want to say, because it's like if I were to say one thing, then it's like I don't even know if it's true. You know what I mean? But it's like honestly, the biggest thing just comes down to listening through a bunch of beats, and sometimes, not all the time. I mean, it depends, because it's like
Sometimes it comes to you, and
sometimes it
don't.
comes to you, and
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and it doesn't matter what the genre is, and that's the thing, you know, like I'll go through a bunch of beats and maybe none of them are hitting, and so I'll go through some where I'm like, I don't know, like this is kind of weird, but then I'll be listening through and I'll hear one and I'll like hear something in my head and I'll be like,
So you're
you know,
picky as
damn,
fuck too.
big time.
Bro,
oh yeah, big time.
I told myself I was gonna drop 12 songs this year, bro, and after 4 months, I'm like, I can't find a fucking beat for next month. I can't put out a song next month.
Yep.
And then, like, you know, when you don't expect it, you just like leave in somewhere and you just go on YouTube and you're just scrolling through beats.
Right.
You find one, you're just like, it sounds like it.
Well, it's like
feels like it's already a song.
You can totally force it, and sometimes, you know, certain people won't really notice that, but overall, it's not going to do as well.
Right.
It never will, because it's just, you know, that's being an artist, is if it's not clicking, then you shouldn't force it.
Right.
And that's why a lot of songs that I'll end up making, I won't ever even put out, because I'll be like, I know this isn't a bad song per se, but I know it's not as good as what I could be.
Your heart's got to
out.
be completely fucking in it.
Right,
And
exactly.
Or it got to be organic.
exactly,
Yeah,
right.
exactly. It's like, well, that's how you. There's just so for making music so long, I can relate to that as
Yeah.
well. Like, I have so many songs that even some people say like they like more than other songs, but I don't like those songs as much because those didn't come as natural to me. I was sitting there forcing myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, the best way I describe how I think of like your style is it has a weird mix of like 05, 2013, like this radio song I remember in 2013, and then the new style. So
Yep.
it's like it's a unique and it's all formed and it's like
I get that a lot. I get
Yeah.
Adam Levine a lot.
really.
Adam
Maroon
Levine.
5. I get that a lot.
That's dope.
Honestly.
Maroon
Yeah.
5, my favorite band.
It's because you can hit those high notes, dog.
Yeah.
That's your
I don't-
favorite band.
I think it's
That's
like
my
the
favorite
nasal.
band. Maroon 5.
You're white, man.
Wait, that's your
Favorite
band.
I've actually seen them live too.
you
But
serious?
That's
I swear to God.
hysterical.
No way.
I'm a white girl in a black man body. All right.
That's fucking funny.
you know
bro.
what I'm
Maroon
saying?
5 was dope back in the day. Hey, what do you think of Nickelback? I gotta ask you this
Oh
question.
no, Nickelback sucks. Bro.
Bro!
Oh no.
Yo! You
Why?
didn't like Nickelback at all?
I mean, like,
You don't have to lie. You could be straight up
oh
honest.
no, I'm gonna be straight up. Because it's like, it's not that I don't like a lot of music where it's like that country type shit.
Yeah.
It's not even that they're making bad melodies objectively, whether it's the instrumentals or their vocals or whatever. It's the tonality, the way they do, like, not even entirely, because Nickelback, they're not doing the full country shit, but they're still doing like that tonal thing where it's like, bro,
It's country rock.
yeah,
It's
don't
like
talk like that. It
Christian
sounds stupid.
Something Christian country rock or something.
So there was a little bit of a time. There was like a year or two where, like, you remember The Fray were out, and that was a Christian rock band or whatever. There was a time where there's a lot of like Christian like rock
Big
groups
time.
were out. And here's the thing. I like The Fray. They have two good songs. I was at Owl City. I thought they were good, but those bands are not around anymore, dude.
They made a banger, dog.
Yeah.
They made a banger though.
They did
Fireflies.
Fireflies, but
Yeah.
that was like the middle school dance song, bro.
So okay, Panic at the Disco. I
Yeah.
mean, they had one really banger song, and then a couple years ago they put another banger song. But it's been how many 10 years?
Yes, yeah.
Who Fall Out Boy consistently been doing the same exact like that punk
Same
rock,
sound.
same sound,
Yep.
and they've been consistent, and they have every album they have banger, banger,
Yep.
banger,
Yeah.
banger. But at the same time, the thing that people don't like about Nickelback, and there's something that I've noticed,
Fucking
is
love Nickelback.
I like Nickelback. Like
I like
rock,
their message.
Rock,
I like their message. I'll say that.
Rockstar, fantastic. If you actually listen to the lyrics of Rockstar, it's fantastic.
Well, they're definitely the most simple
Right.
lyrics for sure.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing.
They're definitely the most simple.
But this is what I say: "Saving Me," "How You Remind Me."
Yeah.
It's almost the same.
yeah, they are all the same. All the same. Yeah.
It's you know what you're gonna get with them. It's like they're gonna say this, high note, melody, back into the chorus.
Right.
And and I think that's the reason why people do not like them. Don't get me wrong. Every album they have out, they put out some
They're
bangers.
a screamo band now. Nickelback's a screamo band.
What?
Get the
I
fuck
swear,
out
I
of
swear
here.
to God.
real?
Yeah, I've been seeing it on Facebook. It keeps coming up sponsored posts.
No
Really?
way.
Yeah, I don't know how
That's
screamo it is,
crazy.
but I know they scream in it and shit. It's like a totally different style music. Bro, I'm gonna ask.
I might check that out.
Dude, you gotta check it out. I didn't like it. I didn't like the new style. I don't know if they just didn't do it right or something.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
almost seems forced.
Yeah.
If that makes
I
any
can
sense.
definitely.
You
see
know the drummer? Oh, is it the drummer or guitarist from Three Doors Down? Superman, Kryptonite.
Yeah,
They put out that song. They actually took him. I think it was a drummer. They took him from that band and they put him into Nickelback, and then they blew up after that because they had How You Remind Me. They had nothing, just had one hit song, How You Remind Me, Photograph, Saving Me,
Yeah.
Rockstar, This Is How You Remind Me, and they had a bunch of other songs.
I think you love Nickelback.
Yeah, it
I
seems
do.
like you're listing
no.
a lot of Nickelback right now. Like,
Again, a white girl in a black body. I see people look at me, right? And this is how I freak people out. I love all kinds of music. I'm a purveyor of music, period. I love Japanese rap. I love Japanese rock. I'm being
I don't
serious.
think I've ever even heard.
that's
Oh
a
my
weird
God, right.
subgenre.
Breathe.
Yeah.
Like Homemade, Chain. This is all Japanese.
Do you know any
Orange
songs
Range.
like the lyrics?
Yeah, I even love Arabic music. I
Is
love.
it in Japanese?
Yeah.
And you know the lyrics?
You don't know the lyrics.
Do you know the lyrics?
You don't know the
cannot sing the
lyrics.
lyrics.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna say it. We're all gonna get canceled.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something awful, but like Arabic music, regular rap, pop, rock. I love all genres of music. You know what I'm saying? So that's like my little special ability because people look at me like, black guy must like rap. But I'm like, nah, I like all this types of music. So people are like, holy shit. But like, again, back to you. I was listening to you, man. And was it, you had Hope. I listened to No, right?
Yeah, that's a new
And-
one.
That's 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah. 2 weeks ago, that was a different one. That one's Nightmares. That's the one I put out with Promoting Sounds.
It's the one you put on your story today.
Nightmares, I think.
Nightmares.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it Nightmares? The one that is 100,000 already?
Yeah,
That's
well,
crazy.
they both are. Knows about the hit.
That's
Yeah,
absolutely fucking insane.
it's
Holy shit.
It's pretty dope. Yeah, they're both doing super well. It's been going good lately.
How'd you get connected with Promoting Sounds? To tell you, Promoting Sounds is a huge platform,
Yeah.
and they work with Spotify. They work with not a lot of artists. They're very specific about who they work with.
Yeah, they're pretty selective.
Yeah.
So I got posted by them on YouTube like, I don't know, 3 years ago at this point, a while ago. They posted a couple of my songs, and at the time they were kind of just starting doing the like main artist featured collab things.
Yeah,
And they never really said anything to me about that back then, but actually just like a couple months ago they hit me up, and I think they actually, because at that time I think it was just this one guy. I'm not gonna say his name. I don't know if I'm supposed to say his name. I don't. But this one dude would contact me, and I think now it's like a team of people.
I think so too. It looks like it is.
Yeah. And so whoever it may be, I don't really know who I was actually talking to, hit me up, and they were like, hey, like, we like your songs, and, you know, send through some unreleased stuff to see, you know, if we like any.
Yeah.
And I sent them a handful of songs, and they were like, yeah, like, we really fuck with that one, Nightmares. Do you want to drop that with us? And I was like, yeah, like,
Yeah.
I definitely do.
Dude, that's
you guys have
crazy.
like 5 million subs and
Yeah.
like 2 million monthly listeners. So
is it?
yeah, I definitely do.
Is it on like your Spotify and there's
Uh-huh.
like a collab kind
Exactly.
of post or something like
Yep.
that?
Yeah, exactly.
So how
Crazy.
does that work exactly? I'm a novice. So when somebody else features your song, back to the money thing. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I love money.
No deep questions.
No deep
Yeah,
questions.
yeah.
Do you still get paid off your song that you collabed with them?
So yes, without talking about what split they take or whatever, they do take a percentage of
somewhat
it.
of a profit share.
But no, yeah, I still get the money. It's
Okay.
just, you know.
You don't have to answer this. You don't have to
Oh
answer
my
this.
god, we
No,
you're chilling.
no.
you don't have to answer this. Is it a fair split, would you say?
For what they're bringing to the
Yeah.
table, yes.
All right, perfect.
If
There's such a
if it
They're
was
awesome.
so let me put it this way. a regular record label would probably give you an even worse split.
Oh yeah.
And they would bring way less to the table versus putting out that song with them. Like, I'm not afraid to say it all. It would have not done the numbers it's doing right now. Like, no doubt.
Well,
Whether
you never
it
know,
would have,
but I feel what you're saying.
No,
I feel what you're saying.
whether it would have been, it could have done the numbers maybe down the line.
Yeah.
But initially, no way, dude.
Oh, like right from the jump kind of deal?
No,
Yeah,
it absolutely would not have. Because they have millions of people listening to them. They have 20 times my audience on Spotify and, hundreds of times my audience on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's like, obviously, it would be ridiculous if they weren't taking a split.
Right.
So I can totally understand it. And I definitely think they're super generous with what they offer on that. Because honestly, it's kind of at the point where I don't even need a big split from it, because the amount that I'm going to gain and have gained from just them offering that to me
Right.
is way more in itself
Right.
from the listeners and, boosting the algorithm and all that shit. It all adds up very heavily.
You got like was it? I think last I checked was last week. It was like 160,000. monthly.
Yeah. It
That's
fluctuates
insane.
a lot.
It does.
Yeah.
I
At
will
one
never,
point, I had like 300K. I was
God.
doing really good.
What's the thing? I don't understand
I
my
was feeling
listeners.
crazy.
It changes literally every single day.
It's hard. Yeah.
It's like it can
and
go up
y-
1,000, down 1,000.
So that's the thing, dude.
Yeah.
It's like at first in the beginning, when it was even smaller numbers, that shit would stress me out so bad.
Yeah.
Like so bad. And it was super unhealthy
Yeah.
to the point where like every single day, the first thing I would do is get on my phone, look at my Spotify for artists and
Yeah.
see what's going on. And it's so toxic too, because when you're starting out, you don't even realize there's so many factors that are at play here. Like day of the week is super heavy. People would think that the most streams happen on like Saturday or whatever. It's like the lowest streams
Saturday's
are on
the-
Sunday. Lowest streams on Sunday, and Saturday right behind it. That's when your listeners always dip, and then Monday they go right back up.
Yeah.
So it's like shit like that where you look at it when you're small like that and you don't understand how that works, and you're
Right.
like, holy shit, dude, like I'm losing all my listeners.
Yeah.
And even now, like how I just said, I was at 300K probably like a year and a half ago after I put out this song with my boy Evan, Young Van, he goes by, and we got the first spot on Teardrop on release day, which is like this big Spotify editorial playlist, and that song ended up getting like 150K plays in its first week.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, and then it ended up getting like 1 million in like a few months. So that one was crazy.
Yeah.
And that's why those numbers were so high then. But it's kind of hard to compete when you're not on the number one spot on Teardrop.
That's just getting on an editorial playlist is super hard. So like the fact that you even do that is just dope. Like views or not, that's fucking sick, bro.
Dude, I literally, this is going to sound so fucking lame, but for the longest time, it was like a huge, as for many artists these days, a huge goal to get on to any editorial playlist.
Yeah.
And I remember I would always, when I would check my phone every day, I would always scroll down to the bottom because you can see, featured artist playlists or whatever. And I would just always scroll because you have the radio, and then eventually when whatever happens in the algorithm, you get the This Is playlist.
Yeah.
And I remember when I got that and I was like, yo, that's sick. But one day I was looking and I checked and I just scrolled down and I wasn't even thinking. And I just saw another playlist right next to it. And I was like, oh shit, I know what that means. That's an editorial playlist. And I looked at it, I clicked it, and I went and I saw my song. And I literally, bro, like I didn't pass out, but like I laid down on the ground. And I
You're
was like,
holy
I was
shit.
like, holy fuck, this is crazy. And I went and I looked at my plays and it's like going crazy. And I was like, that shit blew my mind.
Yeah. Well, it's that
Same thing with like
first
Teardrop,
kick.
It's crazy, but it's like, I feel like a lot of people get this misconception where they think you get on an editorial playlist and like you've made it.
Yeah. No, I see what you're
like
saying.
damn, I made it, bro. And it's like, I started very rapidly realizing like, oh shit, like this is just another step in like this incredibly long,
step,
arduous
though.
process.
Big step.
Big
It's like,
step,
That's like the door
nonetheless.
that's the hardest to open. Bro.
When I was on that spot on Teardrop, my girlfriend Riley, I was sleeping. It was like 11 because I was up playing fucking video games mad late. She calls me. She's waking me up. I look at my phone. I wake up. She called me like 5 times. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, hello? She's like, babe, you're #1 on Teardrop. And I'm like,
no way.
I'm like,
bro.
what? Because she knew I had put out a new song that day. And I was like, what? No way. And I went and I looked and I was like, holy shit, dude.
wild,
That's
bro.
crazy. Because as I said, like I've used to do big emo rap shit, and I used to listen to that Teardrop playlist in high school.
Yeah.
And it was always like, I would always be like, dude, if I ever make music, I want to get on this fucking playlist like so bad. And like I said, I had already been on an editorial playlist at that point, so I wouldn't have really cared as much. But the fact that it was Teardrop and I got put on the first spot was crazy.
That's
to me.
like guaranteed
that-
crazy views.
Yeah,
bro. First
yeah.
spot on a huge
Oh
playlist.
yeah, it was
Fucking
insane.
insane.
That
dude.
was huge for me.
Do they reach out to you and let you know, hey, by the way, we're
Yes.
gonna put you in a
email
play?
you.
Okay.
Spotify
Yeah, they
emails
do.
you and says you've been added to.
But it's like an automated email.
Yeah, it's like an automated-
How long
email.
do you stay on that playlist exactly?
It completely varies. I have been on them for as short as a day and as long as a year.
That's fantastic.
Do you think pitching is worth it?
Yes.
Pitching is the big
Huge.
Is there any
Huge.
like gate kept secret to
Dude.
that? You don't have to tell.
No,
the
no,
people.
no. I'll be
You know-
very open with anyone that wants to know any fucking secrets, because there's no fucking secrets,
there's no
dude.
secret.
That's the thing. I get so many people that are like, specifically, not to call anyone out, but it's a lot of kids, a lot of the younger generation.
Yeah.
I'll get DMs and they'll be like, dude, like, I'm trying to put out music like you, but like, I'm not getting streams. Like, I don't get how you get the streams and stuff. And it's crazy because
Takes
it's like,
work.
everyone
work.
thinks that it's like, you just put out a song and it's like, there's 1 million plays.
Yeah, no,
like,
it's
there it
fucking
is.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
For the
in that
longest
shit.
time, it took
Yeah.
me years before I got 1 million plays.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was a solid 2 years. And that whole time I was like, dude, if I just get 1 million plays, like, I'll have made it. And
Right.
it's like,
Right.
meanwhile, I got a song with like fucking 10 million plays now. And it's like, don't even think about it, because when you start like realizing how the shit really works, the plays don't really mean anything.
Right.
It's kind of irrelevant, dude. I mean, obviously not fully.
Well, it's
to a
definitely.
point.
I wouldn't say it's irrelevant. But back to what you said about the young cats hitting you up, being like,
Yeah.
I want to get the views, and
So
like,
they always say that, and it's like they think there's like a secret.
right. So, well, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know if you know, but I'm on TikTok
Yep.
or whatever. I have like 316,000 on there followers, and I have like 140 million views.
Yep.
So many people hit me up and be like, hey, I mean, it's not going great right now. I'm not gonna like, it's going trash. Y'all know, fucking. But people always be like, yeah, I'm posting videos every day, and I'm only getting like 200 views. Almost
yeah.
like fucking. I just went and like asked them to give me
Right.
fucking views. Like I didn't have to work my
Right,
ass
right,
off
yep.
for so long.
I know, it's such a slap in the face.
I know.
It really
but,
is.
But I understand at the beginning too. It's very discouraging.
Right.
Getting into anything, especially music.
Yes.
Because it's such a saturated.
It is,
thing.
but
What do you got?
I was gonna say, but you told me last week you bought some views, so you know.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
here we go. Another rumor. Here we go.
Apparently, we charge you. We buy views.
I saw John saying that. That's fucking funny, dude.
Oh my
That's
god.
a wild rumor, bro. Wild rumor.
It wasn't buying views. It was buying, paying their way onto the podcast. I almost tried to. I didn't want to like oversaturate that joke that we've been making of the people paying. I
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
told you to make a joke about it, but I was like, never mind.
These guys only charged me $100.
Or we're gonna like flip it and say we
Wait,
like a
so
view.
you don't want me to joke about it then?
No,
No,
you can't.
All right, I won't bring it up, bro.
No, you
I won't.
can't. Like, you want me to bring it up? No, fucking. I even thought about like flipping the script, like we paid you $4,000 or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? But then I was like, you know what? I don't even fucking know anymore.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like our only joke these days.
That's funny.
Also, as I've talked about it in some of the episodes that actually aren't out yet, but the show we have with C. Caleb
Yeah.
in Bangor,
Yep.
that's going to be, I mean, that place I think maxes out at $550. It's 2 nights in a row that we're doing it.
Yep.
Bro, we're going to max that shit out both
That'd be
nights.
crazy.
All
That'd be a
fucking
movie.
day, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And have you met K. Dooley in person before?
Yeah. We did a show together.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up in Bangor?
No, we did one at Free Street.
Free Street?
Yeah.
Gotcha. No, I think, honestly, it's going to be absolutely insane. And you don't have the flyer yet?
Nope.
I'll send you.
I need the flyer.
I'll send
for
you the
sure.
flyer after this.
I gotta post.
I just
that.
know you're promoting your other show that you got this month.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah, exactly.
By the way, you never said what day that was.
May 26th at the Thirsty Pig on Exchange Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's me and my boy Rox, and that's it. Just the two of us.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like an intimate venue. It's like it not really like a stage or anything, kind of like a little like step up thing. But it's dope. We did
Just a
it
vibe.
last month. Yeah,
It's straight vibing.
It's a major vibe because it's kind of even cooler because you can have like 50 people in there and it'll be like really crowded, even
Yeah.
though it's like just 50.
That's the best
people.
way to do it, dog.
Yeah,
That's
it
the
feels
best way to
really
do it.
funny. Exactly.
Have you? Do you remember Empire?
Oh yeah.
Have you performed at Empire?
No, I haven't. No.
That had a nice-
Do they still do shows?
So, fun fact about Empire: they stopped during
I thought
COVID.
so, yeah.
They just opened back up to do shows again.
Okay.
They
Really?
just opened back up. That's my favorite venue because it's small. The
Yeah.
stage is fucking dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's small, so it just feels packed as hell
Yeah.
every time you perform. What?
No, hey, first of all, don't point at me. How dare you? Greatness, all right? Greatness. I thought they closed. I thought they got shut down or something.
They
like
didn't
that.
get shut down. They shut down the upstairs because it's obviously a restaurant downstairs and then a venue upstairs.
They don't
And
even
were
do
doing-
inside at downstairs anymore either. Or do they? Am I wrong?
I don't know. Well, I mean, now I know that recently they said that they're doing shows and shit there.
Okay,
now.
word. No, I don't think they're open down there. Like
Really?
they'll do
The actual
takeout,
restaurant
the
piece?
actual restaurant,
Yeah.
which is crazy to me because it's like a big restaurant and
No, it's
they've
huge.
never reopened.
Yeah.
They just do the takeout, I guess. And
I
they make
know.
enough.
What else did we lose during COVID?
We lost a lot.
A lot.
The Pearl.
A lot.
Remember the Pearl?
I remember
Oh,
the
Pearl.
Pearl.
The Pearl
I
was
didn't like
crazy.
the Pearl though.
I
They
didn't
wouldn't
like
let
it
you wear
either.
your hat in there.
And if you wear a white T-shirt, they think you're there to sell
51 War.
drugs and fucking. They do
Yeah.
Wait, and Oasis is back open now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my,
they are.
Yeah.
my,
yeah.
my DJ friend works there.
Oasis.
Yeah, DJ Lenza. No,
That's dope.
Oasis? Yeah, Oasis.
I had to stop.
I
going
call it
out.
something else.
What'd you call it?
Oasis.
Oh, it is. That it literally is
dead
the
ass.
fucking spot. Dude.
Yeah.
That is the spot if you're trying to go home with somebody.
Yeah. yeah.
Oh, that sounds really
He's a
rapey.
DJ
I
for,
take that back.
Upstairs.
Cancel. Damn.
We also lost that bar all the way in the end. You had the old vibe. Opo Tavern.
Oh yeah.
They closed that there?
Yeah, Opo Tavern's closed, bro.
Is that where they had the pool tables?
Upstairs, but downstairs was a bar and nightclub.
Yep.
How the fuck did we get onto this? Oh, venues. That's what
Venues,
that's what
yeah,
we was
yeah.
talking about, bro. Shit. I'm gonna check the cameras. So
Go
Mo,
ahead.
you ask a very intense question.
Very intense question. How you like to get beat? No, I'm just kidding. I would like to know what artists or rappers or even anybody who inspired you to do music. I would like to know that. The people will as well.
You know, this is like such. I hear this answer like so fucking often, but
Post
like,
Malone.
yeah, yeah.
Would you shut the?
So your music is. I
Yeah.
literally talked about that before. It's the hair and the facial hair.
I
And you have
get
this-
that all the time.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, you're
definitely
nowhere
do.
near as ugly as Post Malone.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I know that's
I
what you're most
appreciate
worried
that.
about.
Yeah.
I know that's what you're most worried about.
That is. It is. Yeah.
No, dude, fucking. That's the first thing I thought, but that's like that's a vibe, bro.
So Post
Yeah.
Malone is the only person that
Not the only person, but like that's the first one definitely that jumps into mind.
Yeah.
I get the fucking Adam Levine thing so much that it's like I've actually had to go back and be like, am I like a fucking massive Maroon 5 fan?
Are
Like,
you though?
Am I like a closeted Maroon 5 fan? Because like it's to the point where I have so many people saying it that in like YouTube comments that have no idea that anyone else is saying it. So clearly I must sound
a
somewhat like
huge-
Adam Levine.
It's a huge
That's a
compliment.
huge
though, dude.
compliment. Can
to
you?
some
He's
some
just
people
a really,
hate him.
He's a really good singer, though.
He's a really good
he
singer.
could really
He's
good
a really
singer.
good singer for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Can you say sugar, please?
Is that a fucking Adam Levine thing?
Yeah.
I don't even know, bro.
Sugar. Yes, please. Oh,
Sugar. Yes, please.
Yeah, dude. Bro, he's not gonna be able to, do you just whip a nene?
yeah. Because I found out he went to jail.
Oh my gosh, bro. No, obviously, no, the Post Malone thing, I think it's just the hair and you have facial hair and shit.
Yeah.
I don't have that honor. I don't have the fuck, bro.
Weak, you know.
Yeah. Weak.
You got a weak chin.
You right. You goddamn right. So who would you compare? So you said a lot of people compare you to other
Yeah.
people. Is there someone that, I mean, obviously over time when you make music at first, always in the beginning you want to be able to compare yourself to somebody, but overall you find your sound. Are you at the point now where you don't really, like, you don't see anybody else in your music and you see yourself?
Definitely, I would say yes. I don't really find I like as far as like total picture because it's just too hard because I do so many different genres.
Yeah.
But
You're versatile.
I do find different artists where I always have to ask myself, because that's something where when I started making music and recording, you become so hyper aware of everything when you're listening to music, and it just gets worse and worse as time goes on. So I definitely find, like, I think I kind of get attracted to certain artists that my music kind of sounds like, and I'll be like, oh, this shit's fire. And I think it's just kind of like an ego thing where I'm just like, oh, I think this is fire purely because I think I'm taking things from this artist that I relate to on like an artist level, I guess. So it's kind of my whole ingestion of music since starting has completely changed entirely. And I mean, I'm sure that happens to most people when they first start.
Especially since obviously you write your own music and you do everything yourself too. And it's like, and a lot of the people that you try to relate to, like when you make music, are the people that people are writing for them.
Exactly.
So it's one of those things where you don't have a team of people to help you figure it out. You got to figure it out on your own. It's just one of those things. But that's how the creative mind is so fucking important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just a different type of style. So I've been trying to get Mo to make music.
Oh shit, yeah?
No. I don't have the voice, the chops, or the creative mind to be doing music.
I don't think that's true at all, bro.
Unfortunately.
That's what everyone says.
Everyone says that,
Yeah. I you know what, where I get my kicks from is doing this, like podcasting.
No,
I have a love for
that's
this.
totally fair, and I totally get that. I mean, if it's just not your
getting
thing,
women.
What did you say?
And getting women.
Yeah, and getting women.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah.
No, for real though. I don't know, bro. It's dope. It's dope to finally meet you, dude, and just like see how you're doing shit and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
And like this has been like, and it's not over yet, but I know you got some exciting stuff you got to do later.
Yeah, I'm raiding on World of Warcraft.
I didn't know if you wanted
Give
to
me
say
that.
it. I didn't know if you wanted to say it.
Yeah, fucking shit on me, bro. Shit on me all you want, bro.
Say something.
World of Warcraft Classic, Wrath of the Lich King. Okay, we're doing Ulduar 10-mans tonight. Okay, it's gonna be a packed guild night.
So as a fellow nerd who indulges
You
in
just
this
call him a nerd?
I'll take it.
Totally. It's 2 episodes in a row. I got a chance to say that to you.
No. So I was gonna say, as a fellow nerd, right? Is there anything else that you? Because sometimes you have to take a break from music, and
most of the time it's a break from music. If we're being real.
So is there anything else that you do? Like, is it comic books, cards, anything else other than WoW that you get into?
Even probably nerdier than WoW. I am like a massive Pokemon card guy.
Hell yeah.
Like massive to the point of like I have like a room filled with Pokemon cards.
No shit.
Yeah.
Holy
Like,
shit, dude.
my computer room, like the whole half of it is just fucking subdivided because I have so many Pokemon cards and products that like I don't have anywhere else to put
It's a
them.
huge niche.
Yeah, big
It's a
time.
huge niche.
It's not a niche anymore. It's a huge like a culture. Like
Oh,
Logan
it is.
Paul.
Logan Paul was
Logan Paul, yeah.
I wanted to say that. I don't know
Yeah.
if you like Logan Paul or not.
Do you-
but
I'm not a big fan, definitely not, but he did good things for Pokemon cards.
He's looking at me.
I'm just
Do
laughing.
you love
at it.
Logan Paul?
No.
I
word,
worked
word.
with Jake Paul in Florida, so fucking.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, not like on any way I wanted to work with him, but I did special guest security for a hotel out there and
Oh,
shit, and I got
shit.
to work with him and shit. And
That's
so
pretty cool.
I've had stories, and he makes fun of me for meeting them.
He likes. Is it fair to say that you like them? You like them.
They're entertaining.
Jake is better than Logan. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I mean, Jake's cooler off camera than he is on camera.
Is
Yes.
it?
Yeah, he's diva on camera, but off camera he's just chilling.
That's kind of what I. That's
I
what
like their
got.
hustle. I like their
Yes.
hustle. That's what I like.
Before we move on to whatever we're talking about right now, fucking,
back to?
I have to
Yeah.
say, yeah. So, dude, you were the first guest that we've had on that I'm just like, everyone else, when I invite them on the show, they're like, ask questions, they're like almost like nervous because they don't know what to expect. You're the only person I'm like, hey, bro, I'm super excited to have you on. And you're like, yeah. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's like just straight humble chilling, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, fucking. I actually was literally talking about, because I recorded with John last week, how he had just came in and filmed with you guys.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that, and I was like, I wonder if you guys will ever hit me up. And I was like, that'd be kind of like fun to come on here
Yeah.
and talk with you guys.
Yeah.
Funny enough, it's literally like the next week that you hit me up, and I was like, that's crazy.
I didn't know if you were gonna hit me back. I didn't know if you knew what the show was or anything.
No, yeah.
Is that how you heard of the show? Was Zebly?
No. I think I probably heard of it because I want to say because I follow Caleb.
Oh, yeah,
but
Caleb's been on twice.
Dude, I'm gonna give you guys some credit because I don't think that's actually how I found you. I really think there was something I saw beforehand, and I don't know where or how. But I really think that it was before Caleb even.
Yeah.
And then when I saw Caleb, I was like, oh shit, like,
Yeah.
I know Caleb.
Yeah.
He's going on there. So,
Oh, that's fucking dope, bro. We've been grinding. We're 7 months basically today.
Yeah.
So 7 months fucking in, dude. It's fucking been crazy.
it's not easy.
No.
No.
I spent 40
you think
hours on
music's
this
hard?
computer.
Podcasts are fucking hard, bro.
I know. I mean, the thing I like about podcasting is it's giving me more of a chance to actually just kind of like just relax and talk my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you deal with backlash a lot more probably, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
than music.
But we also get to have cool guests like
Yeah,
yourself.
I meet a lot of dope people, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You were so chill when we were like booking you that I was like, when you were coming today, I was like, I don't know what to expect. Yeah. It's like I don't know if he's gonna come in here straight face, but you got here, you're just fucking mad chill, bro. It's
Yeah,
like,
thank you,
I was-
bro.
this is the first time I was like, I don't know who we're dealing with today.
Yeah. Could be a wild card, bro. Coming in just going crazy and shit.
Yeah.
It comes in, pulls
On
the gun
like
on us.
7 drugs. Hey.
to be fair, we've never had anybody that was like crazy like that. Every single person who's
Yeah.
ever come has been super chill.
Yeah, we've got. I mean, yeah, we have something that we had some that not knowing you know, no one in the music game or nothing like that. But we've had some.
Yo, shit.
We've had some people that treated us differently after the podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Sense.
yeah.
What did you think I was saying?
I don't know. Some wild shit like you always say, because you're a wild boy. You said some stuff. And then we're going to be like, well, you got to delete this.
Yeah, I'm trying to like get out of the habit, bro.
You gotta beat that.
Edit.
No, we've had some people that come on.
What,
here.
like, they'll just, like, be different when the moment you guys turn the cameras off? Or, like...
Well, it's like it would be different. Like once they get their episode, and they're kind of after that, they're just like, "Fuck you, bro." And it's not like we're like we don't bring people on to be like all of a sudden like I want to text every day, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't. It's not like we have that mindset, but we've definitely had some people come on, and you could tell when I'd say one. We'll say it was just probably one person that after they were just like,
Ooh.
acting like we wasn't shit, and it was like, are you?
Now I'm wondering who it is, bro. I'm about to go.
I'll tell you.
Okay,
You won't know who it is.
Okay,
You won't know who it is.
word.
You might recognize them from like clips or something.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You wouldn't know who it was. I don't think.
Word.
Am I gonna delete this later?
No, because we're wrapping the episode up right now. It's going on 54 minutes, so
54.
yeah. So it's
What time is it? You have your phone on you?
I do.
I want to make sure you get the full hour, but I also want to make sure you get back to your
I
game.
don't want him to mitch the list.
6:15. Yeah, no, you guys are chilling, bro. As long as I leave by 6:30, I'm chilling.
Okay, we'll get it to the hour because I want him to have the hour. Every guest person we have on, we have to make sure we hit the hour.
Gotta hit the hour, bro.
Are just like boys cast, and we're just like chilling, no
Yeah,
guests.
yeah.
Those are the ones that are like.
When
40
it's just you and me just jacking off, right?
yeah.
God,
Yeah, you seen those
no,
episodes
no.
yet? You seen those episodes yet, bro? Huh? Just
Bro, are those on YouTube? How you getting the money?
Holy shit!
Man. So you like Pokemon? That's dope.
I love Pokemon, yeah.
Wow. Anything else?
I'm a major all-around nerd. I really love like all things that involve being a nerd. It'd probably be a quicker and shorter list to tell you like shit that I don't like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like me because you like I'm into like comic books, Magic the
Yeah.
Gathering.
Yeah.
I'm all Dungeons and fucking Dragons.
it.
All of that. You
All
know
of
what I'm saying?
it. Yep.
I'm into that, and also sneakers.
What's that
I'm into
Funko thing I
sneakers.
bought today?
Funko Pops.
I don't fuck with Funkos, bro.
I don't know anything about them. So
I don't
I'm,
fuck with them.
I'm starting to flip things, but I found a big one
Well,
today.
okay, you can flip them.
and it was a Biggie Smalls one.
Oh,
It's
that's
a-
kind of sick.
It's a premium Funko, not a pop. It's
Okay.
a premium Funko.
Oh, so it's not one of the ones that looks fucking weird.
It's not
like-
the
No,
little one.
it's like a
it's,
legit. It's like a real thing of fucking like Biggie and
Okay,
shit.
I could fuck with that.
Yeah.
I just don't like the whole Funko thing. I feel like I sound so hypocritical right now because I keep so many of my Pokemon cards just in the packs unopened. But I was gonna say that the Funko thing, they all keep them like in the box, and it's like crazy to me because like they're just in these. It's like you're a Funko box collector.
Yeah.
You can barely even see what's inside
Yeah.
when you're like, you put them up on your wall and it's like,
And they'll
oh,
never
sick,
open it.
dude. There's like 500 boxes up there. Like, that looks dope, man.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like a big collector's thing.
Yeah.
It's more of like a collector's thing, I think.
I don't know how they get their value though. I
don't either.
I don't
Well,
understand.
remember
how they-
Furbies? Do you remember Furbies?
I do.
Those are worth a lot of money now.
I believe it.
Yeah, those are worth. Like, do you remember Furbies?
Anything in the 90s is worth money.
Huge.
Unfortunately, even Game Boys now, Game Boy Colors, Game Boy Pockets, they're worth something.
You're 98, right?
Yep.
1998. Yeah, 90s. Let's go. Oh, I mean, and 80s.
I'm not 80s.
I know.
Fuck.
I'm sorry. It was quick math. I got scared. I don't know.
Quick math, I got scared. I'm a 90s baby, but yeah, like I don't understand how Funko's. Same thing with me. Like, I
They're
don't.
new, aren't they?
I just don't get it. No.
They're not
They-
new.
Probably, I mean, like, relative, like decade
within
wise.
the last
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say.
I just haven't know much about
Like
it.
Hot Wheels, get that. Matchboxes, I get that.
Even keeping those in the silly little box, I can
get-
get that because you
yeah.
can see them. The Funkos, dude, it's like when I look at those, I just see the box before I see what's in it.
Yeah, the one set that I kind of tempted me was the Dragon Ball Z set, and it was Vegeta, normal, Super Saiyan 2, Margin Vegeta, my favorite. Shout out if you know, you know. And then
I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now.
I hate you. And then blue hair, Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Do you know about that stuff, right?
DBZ?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched it a bit. I'm big on anime, but I'm not really big on DBZ.
It's okay, man.
If I'm being real.
It's all good. I love anime too. This is why me
You
and you
probably
get
watched
along.
it growing up, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, see, and that's why you love it because I'm not gonna. Oh no,
We're being hacked.
We got it.
the government. Yeah, the government's watching, bro. Joe at the FBI. He's fucking.
Oh my god. So you like anime as well?
Yeah, I fuck with anime heavy.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you have it in some of your music videos.
Yes.
Oh, you're like
Demon
on YouTube.
Slayer.
AMVs. Yeah. Demon
Slayer.
Slayer is fucking sick. I still got to watch the new season, but
It's a.
I've heard that it's half. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Have you been watching My Hero Academia, One Punch Man? That's the newer way.
That's the name.
I've watched One Punch Man. Yeah, My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
That's the whole name. Like
That
My
is the
Hero
whole
Hero
name.
Academia.
What?
Academia.
Academia. No culture.
Are you into sports or anything too?
Dude, I feel like I'm
No,
gonna
that's-
sound like such a geek right now, but like, no, not
Dude,
at
I'm not
all.
really either. I'm
I
only into
totally
hockey 'cause I played it.
sports.
Yeah.
Right, I played sports
Yeah.
in high school, and like sometimes I've kind of found myself.
That's
on,
our sponsor,
like,
bro.
Yeah, that's a sponsor. Yeah. But like, I've been watching like lacrosse reels on fucking Instagram and
Yeah.
shit. I don't know how I found myself in that, but I played lacrosse in high school and like did travel lacrosse. So like that's like the one thing. But as far as like basketball, football, even soccer, all that shit, it's
I don't
hard
get
for
into
me to
it.
get into it.
I'll get into
It's
the
really
Super Bowl
hard.
because of the food that we make when we watch it.
Sure,
You know what
sure.
I
The
mean?
event of doing
The
it.
event of it.
Yeah.
I'm not a hockey. I don't hockey's my favorite sport.
Yep.
It's like the only thing I somewhat follow. But
Yep.
most of the time when I follow it, I just check the stats the
You
next
see how
morning.
the Bruins went out sad?
Yeah, I don't want
did.
to talk
I
about
actually did watch
And there
that.
were-
Did you watch that
I
one?
did. Yeah.
And they were having the best year
Yep.
of their entire
Broke records and
freaking
shit.
Yeah.
franchise, and they went out sad.
My little brother cried.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he straight up cried.
See, that's crazy.
I'm gonna
That's
message
crazy.
him. I'm gonna message him.
That's hysterical, bro. Because it's like people want to clown on like fucking anime and shit. It's like, bro, at least I didn't cry when the fucking Bruins lost.
Yeah, I
Hey!
did. Well, that's the thing is, I didn't grow up in a house where that was something that was just ever put on a TV. So I kinda,
No, me neither.
I grew
to
up
be
on,
honest
like,
with you, yeah.
Family Guy and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I
Yeah,
never really got a
same.
chance to get into it. But like
Yep.
a lot of my friends watch anime and they say like the storylines are huge. You know,
It's
like
pretty
they're like
cool.
actually like emotional. Like
Some of the
Thanks.
best
Yeah.
storylines, like Blue Gender. It's a '90s Ninja Scroll. Same thing.
Blue
Oh.
Gender.
It's called Blue Gender, and it's based on. Well, I don't want to ruin it for you or you, but it's a good '90s anime. And
Have you heard of it before?
No, I actually haven't.
No. I was asking. I was.
Nah.
no culture, right? No culture, right? I know you like hentai, no culture. It's about this dude and this girl. They come back to a planet. Come to find out, planet Earth is it's been invaded by like bugs, and then they kind of have to find their way, and then they kind of fall in love.
That
But it's
sounds like an anime.
anime
Yeah,
like Evangelion. You've heard of that?
yeah.
Right?
That's a classic.
Tenchi Muno, GSP. I know you don't know any of that shit, man. I feel like
I have
talking
no
to
idea
a
what the fuck
brick
you're
wall.
talking about.
Hey, you
I'm
know,
interested though.
hey, you know what?
I'm not shutting the door.
You do know an anime though,
What?
Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Yeah, true.
I loved Pokemon. when
What
I was a
about
kid.
Avatar? That's like half
Avatar,
an anime.
Avatar, I got into
That's
it
an
a little
American modernized anime.
bit. Yeah.
The Last Airbender.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's
Dude.
one of the best American animation.
It's not anime.
It's not
It's
anime.
not, but like it also doesn't have another category to fall into.
It's like a mainstream anime almost.
Yeah,
It's like a
that's-
mix of like
It's an
anime and
American
modern
anime.
Yeah.
American anime.
Yeah.
That's what it is. One of the best. What do you think of Legend of Korra?
Not into it as much.
My boy.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just that's the popular
There was
opinion.
no
idea what's going
Yeah.
I gave it a shot, and then
I mean, he's already become the last Airbender.
Bender.
He's already he already took out fucking the Fire Nation. Like,
yeah, Emperor, yeah,
the Emperor guy,
and
yeah,
then
like-
Zuko, he redeemed himself.
Right.
3 seasons of him just being a
So
dick, and he
passionate, so
finally
passionate.
redeemed himself.
He's a passionate man. You see that?
Yeah, can't help it.
So I love seeing like how awesome that conversation was because I had no idea what was going on, but it looked like it was intense. I almost started
Big
crying.
time,
I didn't know what was going on. But
Yeah.
anyway, before we wrap this up, what are your main goals for this coming year with your music? If you want to branch out and do you want to get out of Maine or pretty much, what are your long time goals that you really got for your music?
Honestly, dude, I don't really have like many. I used to have like a lot of goals, but if I'm being real, I never really set like any crazy goals. All the goals that I've ever really made for myself, I've kind of like done.
Yeah.
So like,
That's dope.
Yeah, no,
That's
it
dope.
definitely is. So I'm kind of like at this point now where it's like, I mean, obviously you always want to be a better artist. It'd be nice to always have more listeners because, you know, more
And you
money
will.
is always good.
Yeah.
But it's not, I'm at a point now where it's like, even if I never got any more listeners or whatever, like I'd be totally fulfilled. Like
Yeah.
the
Like you feel like you've lived.
big time.
Good.
Big time.
Yeah.
Like everything that I've done is like everything way more than honestly I've ever really thought I'd ever be able to do.
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean, I used to never think that I'd even get like thousands of plays, but you know, then thousands becomes 10,000s, then it's hundreds of thousands,
The
and
millions.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so, to an extent, like you kind of start seeing those numbers, and I see a lot of people, which I did myself in the beginning, be like, I just want to get to this amount of plays or this amount of plays, and I've kind of come to the realization that it's like, I don't care. Like
That's
it's
perfect mindset, man.
yeah, like any amount of plays, it's insane. Like, you know, like you look at the Spotify for artists shit, and like every time I open this shit up and like I see like 72 people are listening to me right now
fucking
on Spotify,
crazy, bro.
like that shit is crazy.
That's right now.
Yeah.
So like that many people are literally just wherever in this world just listening to him.
Right.
Fantastic.
That's
Which
crazy.
is that shit blows my mind away. So it's kind of like, you know, dude, if that number were 1,000 people, would I really think of it any differently? And I don't think so. I really don't think I would. I think I'd be like, wow, there's a lot of people listening to me.
Yeah.
Whether it's 100, whether it's 1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't really have any goals per se, but definitely always trying to make better music.
Yeah.
Regardless, just always trying
Just
to
doing what you
improve.
love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just doing it because I fucking really like doing it.
So you're going in with a super humble mindset, dude. It's hard to fucking find that.
It's
dog.
because I just despise the whole like gatekeeping, like,
We've talked about that so many times on
and
this
that's
show.
why, you know, like
Yeah.
I said earlier, that I get these kids hit me up like there's some secret,
Yeah.
like with the Spotify playlist pitching or fucking releasing through certain ways or whatever. But there's no secret, dude. It's
No, there's
just
no.
it's
The only reason I asked that earlier is because I saw once that you're like a good way to do it is to like say I would like to get on this one, like kind of give
That's
them.
it.
I didn't know if that was true or not.
that is true.
That is true.
To an extent.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yeah, I've heard that through the grapevine from like fucking A&Rs who are at my distributor.
Yeah.
But like, how have they heard it?
Right.
When they heard it, is it real? Because I'll tell you right now, all of my pitches that have been done, I had to think about it, that have been done by my A&Rs,
Yeah.
not a single one, this is crazy, has ever gotten placed on an editorial.
Yeah.
Every single one of my editorial placements has been from my pitching,
Yeah.
which like varies from one time I was like, hey, please put me on playlist. I really want to be on playlist. And that was the first time when
That's
I got
what I do
on-
every month.
Yeah.
That's what I do
I'm
every
like,
time.
hey, please, sir.
It would make my dream
just
come
a
true.
crumb of playlist.
From
Yeah. And that ended up working one time. But then, you know, another time, like, I would write, like, some really in-depth shit where I'm like, this song is about, you know, like, crazy things and all of this different shit
Yeah,
where
full
it's like
detail.
introspection and detail. And then that will do it. And then other times I won't do any fucking pitch at all and it will get on there.
Yeah.
So it's like, take that shit with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Always take it with a grain of salt because, like I said, yeah, maybe there's a right way, but I have yet to see the right way
Yeah.
actually provide results. So
Well, that's dope to hear. Obviously, for
Yeah.
a lot of the people that follow our page are young artists too, and I think fucking not only were you able to tell a lot of your story today, dude. I think that you're gonna fucking a lot of people are gonna look up to you for actually not gatekeeping anything today.
Well, I
man.
just fucking hate that shit, dude.
I hate that shit,
I hate
too.
it so
It's
much.
my biggest fucking
It's the worst
pet peeve.
mentality because it's like all of music shit. It should be about like making music. Versus, I find so much of it is fucking about,
crazy.
ooh, I'm cool, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fucking sick.
Yeah.
Look, there's 75 people listening to me right now. Whoa, I'm
Yeah.
fucking sick. It doesn't mean anything, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. Like,
Yeah.
I'm still the exact same fucking dude, no
Yeah.
matter how many people are listening to me.
Yeah,
So
that's dope.
that's the most important thing that honestly I'd like to say.
That's fucking dope.
No
dude.
gatekeeping, bro.
No
I fucking
gatekeeping.
hate that shit.
Dude, fuck yeah, bro. Yo, thank you for coming on, man. Today's been
Thank you
fucking
for having
chill.
me, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man.
The train
Appreciate
come
it,
by.
homie.
Yeah.
For
Thank you.
sure. Shout out your Instagram because we had that issue.
Yeah, it's not at 222. It's at Joshua Pickus. Yeah, if you can throw it in the
Yeah, I'll
description.
throw it in
Yeah, okay, word.
I'll get it all fancy.
Yeah,
I'll put it
yeah.
on the screen and everything.
Yeah, crazy.
Alrighty. Well, do you want to do the outro as well today, my good friend?
Hey guys, thank you for joining us. We also want to say thank you for every single person who helped us get to.
Oh, 3.5 million.
That's
Hey.
right. And, we're very close to getting 600 followers on Instagram. Hit up your boy. You know, tell your mom to follow us. You know what I'm saying? We do good thing for the community. All right. This has been Logically Podcast. Thank you to every single person who always keeps listening to us and helping us out and supporting us. We're out. Peace.